Skeet shooters have less than a second to raise their gun, aim, and fire at a target that's zipping across the blue clear sky at a pretty healthy pace. Watch Wyatt Purcell in action, and you might think he's been shooting a lot longer than he actually has. It wasn't that long ago at all that the Washburn rural senior picked up a gun for the very first time.
He came back from his grandparents' house one time, and he comes back and he says, "Dad, I was shooting a shotgun with Grandpa." I said, "Really?" I said, "You have fun?" He says, "Yeah, we were shooting these clay pigeons. I shot 56 out of 60. I'm like, "What are you talking about? I don't own a shotgun. You've never shot one before."
Fast forward 4 years, and you'll find a custom-built training field in the Purcell's backyard. Otherwise, Purcell says that they'd have to drive to Arkansas or Colorado for Wyatt to practice in a true competition-style setting, which isn't exactly budget-friendly. But as any parent knows who has a teenager involved in sports, what it really is.
You know, we went through 5 different guns because he kept growing.
This Olympic-sized skeet shooting range cost Walt Purcell $15,000 to build. He's got another $8,000 in his son's gun and another $100 a week in ammunition to do this. And hopefully, that leads to this.
Get to the junior national team and then eventually the national team.
Purcell thinks his son has a real shot at making the Olympics, too, in a sport where the person holding the gun doesn't tend to get much flack from people looking on.
This is one sport where the coach doesn't yell at you, the parent doesn't yell at you. You're up there doing your thing. Either you hit the target or you miss the target, and you move on.
It's a sport where shooters rely heavily on their instinct, only because thinking takes too long. Purcell says that's why it's a perfect activity for kids.
You get instant gratification. I always say it's like watching fireworks, you know, all the time. When he hits it, you got a split second, you see it, and you know if you did well or not.
A split second is right. Here's a target moving at around 60 miles per hour in slow motion. Here's the same clip, but in real time. Purcell says one of the most gratifying things about Wyatt's sharpshooting skills is watching others watch him.
They look at him and go, "Man, how's he do that?" You know?
From somebody who's shot a shotgun for all of his life, yes, we know. In rural Shawnee County, Chris Fisher, 13 News.